we are going to talk about why you shouldn't trust your thoughts, especially if you are suffering from anxiety. In this video, I will show you how to take a step back from your thoughts, which sometimes it almost feels impossible, and how to finally stop spiraling into negative thoughts that leads you usually to a very dark place, or to even destroy your relationship or destroy your personal life because you can't detach yourself from them and you believe them. This is something, believe it or not, this is just something that you can learn. This is just a skill, like riding a bicycle. You can learn it by practicing it. And if you want to start doing it, I have a free guide for you with 7 ways, very easy and effective, to do this and to finally achieve peace of mind, clarity of mind. Just leave me a comment under this video or send me a DM and I'll reach out to you. If you don't know who I am Daniela Mascaro. I am a clinical psychologist and I help busy women to get rid of anxious thoughts, to master their emotions and finally have a happier life. So, thoughts, why you shouldn't trust them. This is the first thing that I teach to my clients when they come to me for anxiety. And this is because I noticed that they all have in common the fact that their mind is telling them constantly things to worry about, things to be scared of, horrible scenarios that are about to happen. And they blindly believe their mind and their thoughts, and so this is going to increase their anxiety. I had anxiety myself, so I know how it works, and I know that when I used to follow my mind blindly, I will always end up into a spiraling pattern when I will go over and over the same thoughts all over again, and I will find myself worrying about the same things over and over again. So we need a better way to handle thoughts, because when we don't do that, the anxiety is gonna create a flow of thoughts that are almost impossible not to follow. And this is an issue that is very close to my heart, because I've seen this thing destroying lives, destroying relationships. I remember talking to a young woman, and she was devastated because she had just finalized her divorce, and she realized that she divorced her husband for the wrong reasons, because she was convinced that he was not supporting her, he was not understanding her, that he wasn't being faithful, only to realize that this was happening almost every month. And she realized that she was suffering from a severe case of PCOS, which, if you don't know, is an hormonal issue, a very severe hormonal issue that impacts the menstrual cycle, but most of all makes you feel that you're a completely different person once a month. You can have extremely strong rage or even depression, clinical depression. So it's something that it changes the way women think. And those thoughts, those anger thoughts, those sad thoughts, if they don't know how to handle them, they're gonna lead them on the wrong path, even to take decisions that they're gonna regret later. Like this woman, she was really devastated. She told me that she really regrets not knowing how to handle her thoughts better, because she basically lost the love of her life. So this is something, and this is just an example. I've seen this destroying work life, personal life, mental health. So it's really important that we learn how to handle thoughts in a healthy way. And this goes through learning to detach from our thoughts. In psychology, we have a word for this. It's actually a skill, like I told you, and it's called cognitive diffusion. Okay? So, why cognitive diffusion? Because when you don't know how to handle your thoughts, you are fused with your thoughts, meaning that you believe them blindly. But you can learn how to diffuse from your thoughts, and this is the difference between observing a thought, having a thought, versus buying into a thought. This means that not every thought that you have need to be believed, especially because thoughts can come to our mind from different reasons. And this is one of the best examples that I always do, that I always make. Like, have you tried having happy thoughts while you're having a very bad belly ache and you have to go to the bathroom, or while you are constipated? It's almost impossible. And the thoughts, if you really focus on those, if you really pay attention to them, the thoughts that you're going to have there, they're not happy thoughts. They're going to be negative thoughts. Again, just an example. You want to learn how to diffuse from your thoughts, and this allows you to take a step back and really understand, these thoughts is coming from my intuition? Is this real? Or is this coming from other stuff? Is this coming because I didn't sleep well? Is this coming from my anxiety? And on and on and on. Okay? So, again, this technique, this skill is really great because it allows you to really stop spiraling into negative thoughts and to take a step back from them. If you want to learn how to do it, I have a free guide for you, which contains 7 ways, very easy and effective, to practice this skill, learn it, and see the benefits. You just need to comment or send me a DM and I reach out to you. Okay?